I would say that the responsibility of a leader, there are three main responsibilities. First one is to communicate. The second one is to communicate. And I'm sure that you found the third one is to communicate. There is nothing more important than this. First responsibility is to share your vision. That's the first communication. To explain clearly and simply how you want to achieve this vision with the group of people you are communicating with. And thirdly, to explain also very clearly what is their role in this. You will never take people with you if they don't know why they are with you and what is their role and participation in it. I mean, today, everything is communication. I generally say communication is not information. Communication is information plus emotion. And emotion, you communicate talking to the heart of the people, not the brain. I'm not saying that you have to say stupid things. You have to say very clear, simple, and compelling things to the heart of people. Communicating your emotion, not your conviction only. This is something that we have forgotten. For example, in the theme I am working today, which is sustainability, climate change, and all these big challenges, we rely on science. Science has doubt, they use doubt as a way of progress. But to communicate doubt is deadly for your conviction. You cannot bring people communicating doubts. You have to give them certainty, then to share the vision and to take them on board. I will say the biggest challenges of this world that we define something as VUCA is probably that past is no longer a good element of decision for the future because we have changed the system. So you cannot really rely on what happened in the past. We have opened the Pandora box. We don't know what is coming. That's why, by the way, we talk about resilience, which is not resistance. Because resistance, you don't exactly know what is the size or the importance of the event you have been creating. So you talk about resilience, which is to be reactive, to be able to improvise solution, and to make sure that you understand the fundamental. So to answer this question about what has changed, I will say this has changed. We don't know what is the future, so you have to be very agile and reactive. And this, you only can put a group in this state of mind if you have communicated very clearly your vision and the way you want to achieve this vision. I think we should come back to the origin of the world of communication. Communication comes from, in Latin, communicare, which is do something in common. We have to do something together. And it means that when you communicate, you are not talking about you. You are listening to the other and you are sharing something in common. If possible, in the language of the receiver and not in your language, which is something science and also some teachers have forgotten. You have to use the language of the receiver if you want that your message goes across. Then you have to be a storyteller. Nobody really is interested in seeing a lot of numbers, graph. You have to relate this to the day-to-day life of the people listening to you. Show them where is their role and show them what is the impact for them, and then they will follow your idea. I think if you want to have a very powerful communication, you have to respect a certain number of rules. The first one is, in this world where truth is dead and trust is very low, you have to communicate your passion, you have to communicate your belief, you have to communicate your values in a very simple way, always. We always tend to complicate things. Don't explain why you are communicating, but where you want to go and what is the part of the people you are talking with in this common task and quest. That's what is important. So if I had to give advice, is be very simple, talk to the heart of the people with your feelings and your values, and don't think that people are convinced by data or facts. They are convinced in the reality if they trust you, if they can trust your goal, if they can share. That's why it's called communication. They can share what you are saying and trying to achieve. I think communication is a transmitter, a receiver, and a message, a content. So first thing, forget, you are not talking about you. You are talking with somebody. So try to understand the language of the receiver. Try to use this language. Try to understand in which state of mind they are. So that's the first basic things. Second things, be simple in your message. Try to be very, very, very simple. And talk to the emotion, talk to the heart, not that much to the brain of the people. What we are up today is very big and very commonly shared challenges. We are talking about survival for the species. We don't dare to use this word, but this is an existential crisis that we are living in. Not really for Earth, by the way, because Earth will do it alone. We will have the problem. So to do this, you have to talk to commonality. And then you are back to the origin of the word. Communication is about common things. So you have to bring all the people together around the same issue, and we have to share something in common. And this is only explaining, this is only sharing, this is only showing the vision by storytelling with simple ideas and simple concepts that you will take people on board. And this is what we have to do now. You know, when you are a leader and you are responsible of a group of people, one of your responsibility is to have a vision, to share this vision, and to put people behind this vision. So to be successful in doing this, you have to follow one very clear concept. You have to understand and really take that inside your personality, that people are not resources. People have resources. It means that your problem as a leader is not to manage an asset, as sometimes some stupid people are saying. You are not managing asset. You are creating the condition for the people to express their talents. And this is pure communication. You have to create the vision. You have to bring the storytelling. You have to explain to the people how good they are and why their talent is important. And then to take these people around the common vision that you have created. So this is only with very good and simple communication. A leader without vision, I mean, you are not a leader. This is the same thing as saying, what is a business without purpose? Well, you don't exist. The big problem of business that they forgot that they are not here to create profit. They are here to create value for the whole society. If not, society will cut their license to operate. If we agree that shareholders own shares, not the company, which is very different, and the company is a conjunction of stakeholders that accept to work together or to exchange, to communicate together, to create value, then you really need to have a purpose that unites all these stakeholders. So purpose is why your people works for you, why your customers are proud to buy from you, or your suppliers are proud to buy to sell to you, or why the community that you're influencing are very happy and proud to see your business around. So all this is about purpose. And this purpose, creating value for the community, allow you to receive a license, a social license to operate and to continue to grow.